Everybody, Rich Lang here out in the backyard, way outside the bunker, because it's another gorgeous day. Hey, in this video, as the title let you know, I just want to go over the aftermath, or the, what do you want to do, critique of my prepping and what we had and what we did after the storm. But I want to preface it with, for all the people that have been through tornadoes and lost everything, and hurricanes or wildfires or fires in their home and stuff like this does not compare to any of that, and we know that. It was just a mild thing, thank goodness. I mean, it was a quick storm, a lot of wind. It was not a rain event at all. Within hours the sun was back out. It was cooler out, so we were lucky with that it didn't get real hot that day and the next day and the next day, because we were out of power for about 2 days, maybe a little bit over that, which I know, again, people out there that are watching this video, subscribers or whoever, this does not compare to losing everything, and I just want you to make sure. But this is just like, it was almost like a test run for the system that I put together, and I've kind of talked about in these videos, but I just wanted to let you know I'm not comparing ourselves, our community, with what some communities have gone through and continue to go through year after year. You know, there's just no comparison, and I hope I never have to live through something like that. And my hat's off to you that have survived those kind of events. And there comes the landscapers. All right, so anyhow, not mine, I do my own. Anyhow, so like I said, the power is back on. For those of you that didn't see the first video, it's Prepping Pays Off was the original video. This is Prepping Pays Off the next day. It really wasn't the next day. I don't think I'll change the title before you even get this. But we had basically 60-mile-an-hour winds. Some were a little bit higher than that. We live in an area that's a lot of old growth trees, and that's what happened. I mean, the limbs break off and stuff like that, and that's what you're stuck with. You know, tree limbs falling, whole trees falling over and stuff like that, and that's basically what took it out. I mean, we were lucky enough to have a generator, and it worked really well. It worked more than what I thought it would work. I mean, actually, we ran our kitchen, fridge, and freezer. We ran the garage refrigerator freezer, the basement freezer, a bunch of fans, some lights, coffee maker, which was really important. That was huge. And we were able to power all our phones, so we didn't run out of that. So that's something to think about too, you know. What do you need? Make an assessment of what you need to power. And we're going to talk about something further down here. Oh yeah, and we were able to run the aeration system in our pond, so I didn't lose my fish. But my assessment of the whole thing was, yeah, I had a lot of extension cords. I had some 3-way plugs. I had the generator. We were pretty much set. But this is some of the stuff that I realized that I didn't have enough of. We did need more 3-way plugs to split the power. Also, some short, heavy-duty, like appliance cords would have been nice. And that's just in general to have them there, so it's easier to access the plugs when you need to, so you're not pulling everything out from the wall, marring up your floors and stuff like that. Second generator. And the reason I say second generator is going to kind of go along with one of these other things, is I don't have I don't even know how to set up my furnace AC to be run by a generator, and I know that I don't know what wattage it would take, so that's something I have to look at, something you might want to look at too, about you know, powering your AC, because if it's really hot and really muggy, all the fans in the world aren't going to do any good. So I also need more fans. Some big box fans would be nice to have to blow the air through the house. Extra gasoline. I had to go to the store once to get gasoline. An extra 5-gallon can would have been great. More LED lanterns, like I've shown you in previous videos, would have been nice to have, one for each room. And some extra D-cell batteries. D-cell batteries for our big camping lanterns would have been nice. I ended up having to go out and buy some of those. And something else to think about when your entire neighborhood and a lot of your friends and neighbors and town mates are out of, can't cook or whatever, which we could have. We could have, instead of using the electric igniter on our stove, we could have just used one of those long kitchen lighters. But your fast food restaurants are going to be swamped. When we went for food that night, I mean, everybody had lines around the block. So think about that. Think about food that you can cook at home. Don't forget that even though a stove has electronic ignition, you can still use it. So that's it. That was what we learned from this minor thing. Although I suppose 2 to 3 days without electricity isn't a minor thing. We just, like I said, we just got lucky. It wasn't a major rain event. We didn't have to run the sump pump. I plugged it in several times to see if it would kick on. It didn't need to. Also, it wasn't very hot, which was nice too. All you that live along the coast down south, after an event, it gets probably really muggy and stuff like that. And I know with a lot of rain, you also have to worry about snakes and fire ants and stuff like that. We don't have to worry about that here. Again, it wasn't a rain event. It could have been. We've had it in the past. So that's it. That's what we learned from our little power outage here outside of Chicago. And thanks for viewing. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned. I know I learned. I hope I have a lot of subscribers from the area too that hope they learned also. So I'm sure there's other lessons I will learn down the road, and we'll take a look at that. But please take a look at our weather-related videos. There's tornadoes and hurricanes and even earthquakes and stuff like that videos out there. You can look under the playlist and find them there, or just search through our videos, all 125 of them plus. So thank you. Don't forget to be aware of your surroundings at all times. Have at least 72 hours of to-go food available if you have to bug out, and at least 30 days of shelter food, 3 layers deep, like we've always talked about, and prep like your life depends on it, because it really does. Thanks a lot. Take care. See you next time.